Nigeria is a federal republic remained by the grace of God, indivisible, indissoluble, sovereign republic under God, by the grace of God.
June 12, 1993 is a day that will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria. This day in history, Nigerians went out in their numbers to exercise their constitutional rights. They went to vote the man of their choice. It is said that about 15 to 20 million people went to the polls to cast their votes. The Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida-led regime annulled the election of Moshood Olawale Abiola, who never made it to the nation's #1 seat. June 12 would always be remembered in Nigeria for two things. First is that our Democracy Remembrance Day, originally on May 29th, most importantly, the annulment of June 12th presidential election won by late MKO Abiola. Come with me as we explore our democracy journey so far, the legacy of late MKO Abiola and what he represents in our democracy today.
The story of June 12 began when someone we know in Nigeria then decided to fight on because the election he won was he was being denied as the president, even though all over the world, in the whole Africa, we know he won the elections then. He was being denied. And later he was sacrificed, that is, he was kept in a prison and he died. So people, we believe that he died for democracy. And it happened to be June 12. So we now turn the June 12 to be heroic day, which we try to do the remembrance of democracy and the man then, who is Chief MKO Abiola. So that was it. But the price he's paid, what has the price done for us in Nigeria? Has it done anything? No. No. All this we are seeing the people are doing is just funfair, that's all. I don't see any significant impact it gives to us.
Today is supposed to be what Nigerians we call Democracy Day. It's a day of reflection because if you look at where we are coming from, in terms of the fact that, over the years, the military has ruled Nigeria. And at a point, we felt that, military incursion into politics is excessive and, it does not even yield positive results in terms of, infrastructural development and the sort. So there was this agitation for democracy, and then some people championed, democracy. And Abiola was one of those who did that, and that's why today he's remembered as one of those who fought for what I call, entrenchment of democracy in Nigeria. But to me, that is where it ends. Because if I look around today and see what is happening in Nigeria, I feel betrayed.
Born on the 24th August of 1937 and died on the 7th July 1998, a Yoruba businessman, publisher, politician, and aristocrat of the Egba clan. MKO Abiola ran for the presidency in 1993, of which the election result was annulled by President Ibrahim Babangida. Abiola was awarded the GCFR posthumously on 6 June 2018 by President Muhammadu Buhari, and Democracy Day, which was originally May 29th, was changed to June 12th.
On behalf of the federal government, I tender the nation's apology to the family of late MKO Abiola, who got the highest votes, and to those that lost their loved ones in the cause of June 12 struggle.
We appreciate the federal government for their efforts for recognizing June 12 as the real Democracy Day. This is what most people has been longing for, considering the fact There's so many people during the June 12th when MKO Abiola was allegedly won the election. People, the military junta then did not recognize to have given him the presidency, which Nigerians came out in mass to vote, irrespective of your religious, your cultural, or your ethnic background. People came out in mass to vote for that election. That is the real time we fought for democracy, and democracy was won.
MKO Abiola, he contested for president, but he won the president, but according to the military, they then overthrew him. They refused to give him the president. So along the line, then kill him, according to what I know. Because the death is not a natural death. It's a military that killed the Chief MKO Abiola. So for that, last year, our president considered him for that the death. They named our national stadium as MKO Abiola Stadium. So then compensate him. Because everybody know that he's the one that won the election. That year, I was small by then, but I know that I know many things that MKO did that time. Everybody supported him. He won the election. But the reason why they refused to give him the president, he declared himself as a president. He's supposed to wait for other government to declare him as a president.
Chief MKO Abiola is loved by Nigerians. Even in death, he was a very rich business mogul during his life. He was one of the wealthiest, if not the wealthiest, in Western Nigeria.
Democracy. I think we are talking about government of the people, right? People being involved when it comes to leadership. Okay, and if we should slack our memory back of what really happened, because of selfish interests, a lot of people lost their life. Our prayer is that let it be a history, but never repeat itself again.
June 12th represented an idea that everybody in this country can live together as one, that we can treat ourselves as Nigerians without regard to tribe, ethnic origin, religion, and all those things that have been used to divide us. And so when people say that June 12th is dead, I wonder whether they understand what they're saying, because that represented the idea of Nigeria together moving forward, not Nigeria divided.
On the part of Nigerians, Democracy Day should be a day set aside to reflect the gains and mistakes made in celebration of 21 years of uninterrupted democracy and in memory of the late MKO Abiola, who died for this cause. I am Ojo Chenemi Simon, reporting for Roots TV Nigeria.